It's Manic Monday with Damien Blackheart. Manic Monday with Damien Blackheart. Welcome to Manic Monday with me, your host, Damien Blackheart. So, I am excited to let everyone know that this is not only the second episode of Manic Monday, but will also be the last. Yes, sadly, there is just not enough participation to warrant the time and effort that I would have to put into doing this. I literally have only had 2 people submit questions. 2. Yeah. So, on that note, I am going to answer those questions to the best of my ability. From this point on out, I'm not going to give any kind of updates or precursors or anything that's going on. I'm just going to release content when I release it. And it's going to be whatever it's going to be. It might be weird, it might be deep, it might not make any sense whatsoever. I don't know. I'm just gonna do whatever comes to me because my brain and my schedule are both real fucked up. So there we go. Anyway, so let's jump right into this. Amy, AR Bryant 4 on the Twitter, asked a few questions. She said, if you had a superpower, what would it be? Alright, that one's kind of easy and kind of fun. My superpower would be able to have any superpower I want or need at will. So if I needed to have the superpower of invisibility, I would have that in that moment. If I needed to be able to read minds, I would do that. If I needed to be able to fly, I would do that. Like whatever, any superpower you could possibly imagine, my superpower would be the ability of having that superpower when I wanted or needed it. Yeah, top that. What is one influential person on your life? I'm gonna have to say Ishan. Not my cat Ishan, but the guy I named my cat after, the former singer, songwriter, guitarist for the infamous legendary black metal band Emperor, and he also has a solo project which has been going for many years now. He was also part of he had a project with his wife called Katana. He's been involved in several projects over the years, but just his skill, his passion, his drive, the fact he doesn't limit himself. He is always progressing as a musician and experimenting with different areas. He's not stuck in a box. He's just been very influential on me as a musician. What is something you believed as a child but wasn't actually true? Oh my God, I believed I was a vampire for like a really long time. Like I actually thought that I was a vampire. Yeah, strange. I realized that wasn't true, but I think that's really, I never really believed in Santa Claus. I always knew that, during my childhood that Santa Claus was actually my grandfather. I knew the Easter Bunny was a bunch of horse shit. Tooth Fairy also didn't believe in. I knew that was, my grandparents, or sometimes my mom. Fondest memory. Oh wow, I have so many fond memories, and it makes me sad sometimes because it's like things that just really powerful moments, really just things that I look back on fondly that I know chances are I'll never experience again. It's sad sometimes. I try not to think of the fond memories because then there's a basis of comparison for my life now, and it's just real sad. But Okay, so one, there was a time, there was this girl that I chased, I had pursued relentlessly for over a year. I did not give up. When I say relentless in my pursuit of love and affection from this woman, well, yeah. Anyway, we ended up dating for like a really long time, and I still hold her near and dear to my heart, very much so. But so there was one evening where we had done a lot of drugs. I don't remember what specifically we were on, because there was I'm thinking we had done some acid, or we might have actually been candy flipping. I think we might have done some acid and some ecstasy together. Or no, I think we might have been on mescaline. No, we were on K. We had taken a lot of ketamine. No, it was definitely mescaline. No, it was acid. It was just acid. I'm pretty sure it was only LSD. But anyway, we were laying in bed together, and we were just kind of like staring at each other and like touching each other's faces, and she started crying, and she was just like holding my face, and she was just like right up like in my face, and was just telling me like how beautiful she thought I was, and like how special I was to her, and like how deeply she loved me, and how much everything I had ever done meant to her, and just that I was just the most beautiful thing she had ever seen, and she never wanted to lose me, and just things like that. And it was just, that would have been impactful on its own sober. Like, that would have fucked me up sober. But I mean, I was like on a lot of acid. So yeah, but you know, of course I cried, but you know, I mean, it just, that was, wow. So yeah, damn. All right, so another time, there was this really, really bad, like, snow and ice storm, and I was currently without a vehicle, and I was stuck at the ranch where I lived, and you know, it was getting kind of late. I was hungry. The other people who were there weren't there. I was just kind of stuck there. We were out of food, and I was just miserable. And I was talking online to the girl that I was dating at that time, and she was like 4 hours away. And you know, it was going to be another week before, you know, she came back to me. But so I'm freaking out, you know, but I'm telling her I'm like really sad, really hungry, that I need food, I don't know what I'm going to do. And she keeps talking about pizza during the conversation, messaging me pictures of pizza, and I'm starting to get mad, because at first, you know, I thought it was funny. I thought, you know, she was just being, you know, kind of trolly, you know. But then it started, like, I was starting to get kind of heated, because I'm like, man, this is fucked up. Like, stop sending me fucking pictures of pizza. Like, you know I love pizza, and you know I'm hungry. Why would you do this? Well, so then a little bit later, fucking pizza delivery guy shows up at my house, and it's like these two different, like, is when I think it was Pizza Hut that was doing the they had like the mac and cheese kind of big pasta thing, the, you know, chicken Alfredo, mac and cheese, whatever it was, and then like the lasagna or whatever. They did those, like, you know what I'm talking about. I can't remember specifically, but you know, those, and a pizza, like a 2-liter drink. You know, I'm just like, holy shit. She had like ordered me food and had it sent to me, and it, you know, it fed me for like almost a week. Like, that was a fond memory. That was a very fond memory because that was like very, very heartwarming, and it's just one of those things that, yeah. All right, so ironically enough, speaking of that story, the same person that story is about, oddly enough, messaged me just a little while ago and asked me some questions on the Facebook. And that would be Evelyn Knight on the Facebook. So, shit, jumping through messengers fucking. Okay, so here we go. What is the craziest and most elaborate thing you have done for something small? What did you do and what was it for? I'm really gonna have to rack my brain on that one. The craziest and most elaborate thing. I mean, it sounds like some kind of full-on production, like really trying to achieve a goal and going to like any lengths and just get wild and creative with it for something small. I feel like if I've ever done anything like that, it was a long time ago, and I feel like that would be. This is really hard to pinpoint. I'm sure that I have done things, crazy, elaborate things, for ridiculous reasons, but I can't remember any specifically right now. So we're gonna move right along. Next question: if you had to sleep with either Megan Fox with a penis or Johnny Depp with a vagina, which would it be and why? Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Megan Fox with a penis. I mean, not to be crass or sound rude, but it does say why. Because Megan Fox is stunning. I love Megan Fox's face. Seeing Megan Fox guest star on New Girl in a couple of seasons, her relationship with Nick Miller, that was great. I fell in love with her character. I got really confused, actually, as to which character I loved more. Zooey Deschanel's character or Megan Fox's character. They both had their quirks and their things about them that made me love them. But Megan Fox, damn. I feel like I couldn't get down with Johnny Depp. Like, I love vagina, I do, very much. I miss vagina a lot, but yeah, I mean, if I had to work around a penis or work on a penis or whatever to have Megan Fox, like, because she's still got Megan Fox's face, and she's still got a mouth, which I'm sure she would probably do amazing things with, and I would be very appreciative of. And of course, she got a bow. And she probably, if she had a penis, she'd probably end up showing me some things that I normally would never know or care to experience. But with it being Megan Fox, you kind of have to be a little more open-minded because it's Megan fucking Fox. Johnny Depp, though. Johnny Depp with a vagina just seems wrong. Johnny Depp, I'm sure tons of people find him attractive or whatever. I don't personally think Johnny Depp is like all that. I mean, not that I'm anyone to criticize by any means. I know that I'm not attractive, and I'm also not famous, so whatever. But like, I just I couldn't get down with feeling Johnny Depp on me, vagina or no vagina. The thought of doing intimate things with Johnny Depp is creepy and off-putting to me. But Megan Fox all day long. Yeah. So moving right along, have you ever sang Photograph by Nickelback? So yeah, let's tell that story. Yes, one time I did sing the song Photograph by Nickelback. Why did I sing this song, you may be asking? Well, so I used to have this like betting thing in this previous relationship that I had, many years ago. We we like to make sexual bets, on, who would climax first in certain positions, and whoever lost the bet would have to do something fucked up that the other person came up with. And for me, in a particular dual numeral 69, all right, it was like a 2-tier bet, all right. It was in that position. It was like, who would break down and start going down on the other person first while we're in that position, but like we can't touch each other. It's like whoever breaks down first loses tier 1, and then once that person loses, both people have to start going at it, and whoever climaxes first loses tier 2. And for me, I lost tier 2, which inevitably caused me to have to sing Photograph by Nickelback, because I hated that song so much. I hate Nickelback so much, still to this day. I've never liked them. I never will like them. I don't care if they do have a fan base, if they are talented musicians. If they are, then they should maybe make different music to display that talent, because what they are doing currently and have been doing for as long as I've known them to be a band, to me personally, my musical taste, to me are trash. So yeah, there's that story. So thank you for all the questions submitted by all 2 people. That was a lot of fun. But this is the last time I'm going to do this, so I hope everyone enjoyed my awkwardness and me spilling the tea about some weird shit. But stay tuned, because this is the one thing I will say, is there is another episode of Moral Monday coming. Moral Monday might continue as a series, but there definitely is a follow-up to the Addiction Moral Monday video that was just kind of like a questionnaire to get some interaction, which I got very minimal interaction. I got a little bit. I really honestly thought, given everything going on in the media right now and different YouTubers and celebrities and things of that nature, that it would be a much more engaging topic, especially, I don't know. I'm at a loss right now, but I'm going to follow up, because I do have a lot of opinions that I'd like to express on this topic, and a lot of factual information and things of that nature. So that's going to get real, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so until then, blah.